Welcome in, welcome in. It is time for our Saturday finale for the streaming week. We are playing, of course, today True Fear Forsaken Souls Part 3. We've been playing this series for a while now, and by far the third game is definitely the best. I'm excited to continue on and see how well we do. So far, we've been doing pretty well. We haven't gotten too stuck, at least not for too long. So hopefully that will continue to be the way the game goes, but we will see. So I'm just going to go ahead and hop in. I'm excited to see. When we last left off, we had just cleaned off the mirror and unlocked that area and gotten like 3 new items. And I know where we could use 2 of them, but I suspect one is going to dead end for the time being. But one of them we should be able to continue on with. So let's go ahead and hop in. Okay, so we just got blue paint and a math token and a music cylinder. So I'm pretty sure the music cylinder is going to go into that music box, if I can remember where that was. Was that in here somewhere? We can put the paint here in any event. Oops. Oh, we got to click on this. Okay, so we can put the paint here, but oh, we do know what they're going to be. Okay. I was thinking we were going to get, oh wait, we're missing red. I was thinking we were going to get stuck because we wouldn't know what the symbols are. We're going to have to get red. But there was something in the book about cactus berries. Let's see. Let's look at our clues. Yeah, so cactus fruits can be used for any base dyes, specifically for producing the red color. So we're going to have to find some kind of cactus fruit. I'm guessing that might be what the water bottle is for. We'll have to see. All right, let's head out of here. I don't remember where the music box was. I don't think it was here. Was it out through here? I don't think so. But maybe. No, I think it was inside somewhere. We still got to find a chain for that. We do have wire cutters, which we used on the fire extinguisher. So I'm not sure what else we'll need to use it on right offhand, but we'll see. It's got to have been down here somewhere. Let's just look. Maybe it was it over here? No, we need something here. We need something there, but I don't know where the pieces for that will be. Okay. All right. The music box wasn't hidden in here somewhere, was it? We had the car up there. Now we do have the volcano over there, and we need a key here, I assume. It's dangerous to assume, and I'm very curious what these tokens are going to be used for. All right. I don't think it's in here. What do we need to use this for, I wonder? Sharpen or clean a metallic object? Can we clean the wire cutters? I wonder if we'll need to clean something to, like, cut the tree. Like, maybe we'll need to sharpen an axe or something for that, possibly. That could be. All right. Let's head out. Is there anything out here that we need to look at still? Yeah, we can't open the gates because they're blocked with debris. All right. Well, it's either got to be downstairs or around here somewhere. I'm trying to think of where we saw it. I don't think it was in here. Yeah, I think we've pretty much gotten everything there. Now, we do still need some kind of wheel. I assume the music cylinder won't work there, nor the water bottle. It's worth a shot. Alright. The lock is completely rusted. Not sure that even the key would work. Can we use wire cutters? No? Okay. Are we sure? Let's try it again. Make sure. Maybe there's something we need to do with the lock. I don't know. Whatever it is, we don't seem to have the items for it. And going back should just go into the classroom again. Okay. Nothing on the lift. We've looked over here. We need more fuses before we can do this. Carousel. And then we have this weak spot. I assume we can't do wire cutters on it. I think we're going to need like an axe or something. I don't know exactly. Okay. Then it's got to be downstairs. I just don't see anywhere else that anything could be. We've looked at that. We could go back through here. Maybe we missed something in here. Sewing supplies, cutouts and cloth. Oh, here it was. Right in front of me the whole time. My goodness. Alright, now let's wind it up. Okay. A whirligig. And figurine. Oh, we know where to use the figurine parts. I was wondering where these would come from. I don't know what a whirligig is for. Do we need this? Is this a lock? I imagine that if I find the missing pieces, I could open it. But what do we do with this? I don't understand why we can't use the parts here. Do we have to use it exactly on here? I figured this would be like a puzzle. Do we need the wire cutters? I'm so confused. We clearly have the figurine parts. Right? Is this supposed to go to something else? I mean, I feel like I have found the missing pieces. I don't know where we would put things. Well, I'm not sure. That's really weird. If I found an instruction for this puzzle. Okay. So we are still missing the instruction. We found the pieces, but it's still not quite enough. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, let's look around and see if there's anything else. Because we do have several items. I'm just not sure what to do with them. We can't go back in there. And this is just talking about detention. I don't think there's anything else we can do there. I wonder what to do with that whirligig. If that's going to be something that might be useful. I don't know. The only thing we have over here is this. The coloring page. I don't know that we can do anything here. Because we need red paint. And I don't think there's anything. This is going to be the instructions. Okay. I'm understanding. We need the instructions. So we're going to have to find this cactus berry before we can even do either of those puzzles. Could they be outside, possibly, I wonder? I don't know. Is there anything else out here? I don't know. I don't think there's anything. If there is, we're not seeing it. Let's go out the window, because unless... What is this whirly gig? Nope, doesn't work there. And the wire cutters for sure don't work. Okay. So maybe something out here will help us. Like, perhaps we can find a cactus berry somehow out here. I just don't know. We're just gonna need to find the fuses for that. Can we do anything with this? No. And we can't wire cut it, right? Okay. What about water? Can we water it? No. I have to try different things because you never know. Can we use this on this? No. Wire cutters? Can we get wire cutters from somewhere else? I don't know. Like, I can't act on that one. So, I'm not sure. Alright. So, clearly we're missing something. Let's look real carefully. The keyhole is completely rusted shut, and the door is built like a tank. Looks like brute force is my only option, which I thought I would need to do this. And I can do something with the swing, but like I don't have any other chain. And that's kind of what I'm assuming I would need. But let's just try a few things. I mean, none of this should work. I'd be shocked if it did. But we try absurd things when we're stuck. It's funny, like, it felt like we had some promising progress, but now all we have is puzzles behind puzzles behind puzzles. And we know kind of what we're looking for, but we're not finding it. That's the main thing. Which kind of makes me think perhaps we're missing something subtle. Like maybe there's a small spot that we haven't discovered. I don't know. Oh, maybe we could use this. There we go. Okay. Ah. Aha. New room. What is this? Olivia Harper in recognition of work with teenagers? Oh. I bet it's her, and she's hiding from us now. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. What are we gonna find? We gotta look in the locker. We gotta look in there. But first, you know, we'll pretend like we didn't. We won't break the fourth wall, you know. We'll just... What happened here? The key is broken. Maybe I could put it back together somehow. Maybe like solder it or something. I need to mix the correct ingredients. So water. Okay. And then whatever 2 and 3 is. I don't know. All right. You talk to Smith? Ignore that imbecile. He failed his task and now scrambles for excuses. He's the one who brought them in. And naturally, those 3 are volunteers. Did we abduct you? No. You saw the truth and chose your place. So did they. Stay focused. We're on the verge of something remarkable. Dahlia, unrecognizable. Keep her sisters under pressure. In a week, the ceremony. You won't believe who will be in attendance. And this is from Charles Laudius. He cares about no one. Not us, not the 3, not even Smith. He'll say whatever it takes to get what he wants. I assume he means the reception at the asylum, the night of the massacre. I think that's what we ended at the last game, because there was some kind of party. That's where his plan failed. Or was that the plan? After everything I've seen, I wouldn't be surprised if he wanted all the witnesses dead, including Smith and Olivia. All right. I don't think I need any test tubes right now, but I'll know where to get one if I do. Okay. And I will, of course, I will immediately forget where that is, so I won't be able to get them without searching around like mad. All right. What is this? Looks like an emblem is missing. We've got 2. Oh, we need all of these. Okay, so we're going to need a few more emblems. I gotcha. At least we know where to put the emblems now. All right, what do we have over here? We have an elephant, a heavy stamp. Okay. Slide the puck to push the blocks into their designated positions. Is that what it said? Okay. So what positions would we need to put them in? I'm not sure. If I go this way, oh, I can. Oh. Okay. I think this is like the block pushing game, maybe? That may have completely, I think that may have completely screwed it up. Okay, so how are we going to do this then? I think we got to do down 2 and push this one. Nope. Push it 1. And then, or maybe, no, I think we can push it 2, maybe. And then we would end up pushing it down 1. So I'm assuming if 2 are together, we can't push them. But we could do this. Push it down. Okay. And then we can do this. And then I'm assuming we can do this. Push this up 2. And then let's see. I may not be able to do that yet because I've got to come back around. Otherwise, I won't be able to move that one. I think. Let me think. If I move this one over here, then I can't move this one anymore until I move this one back. If I move this one up, I also can't move this one. So then I would have to move it over. Interesting. Unless if I move this one out, maybe? If I move that one out like that? Possibly? What would that get me? Would that get me anything? I can push this one up too, of course. But I don't know if that earns me anything exactly. Oh, well, no, I think all it does is reverse the positions of where we started with, right? Like this is basically where we began. Okay. So what do we do then? Let me think. If I push this one over, this one is stuck. But if I come down, let's see. Let's just be brave. If I come down and do that, if I push this one up, I can't get it down anymore. Like it will just, I won't be able to push these. So, how does one do this then? Because all we're doing is we keep resetting it to the same position that we were in. If I do this, then this I can't get around. But what if I do this? Push it back. Or what if I don't push it back? What if I then No, I have to push it back because if I move this one over, then I can't move this one. This is tricky. I feel like this is one of the ones where the answer is going to be so obvious once I figure it out. I'm going to be like slapping myself in the head like, why couldn't I figure that out? But right now, all we keep doing is reversing what's going on. So maybe... We're definitely not making progress on this puzzle at all. If I do this, and I move that over, I could still move this one up or down, but then that would do no good. What if I do this, come up here, push this one up, do this? Is that going to give me what I want? I don't think so, because then I'm going to be trapped. I can't get out. And then if I push this one back over, then I'm still back where I was before. Unless, yeah. Because if I push it down, unless... Nope. It's still exactly the same position we've been at so many times. Ugh. So what do we do? Because even if we reset it, well, I guess it was in a slightly different position, but still, we have to... There we go. If we do... How did we even get it set up? I must have made some progress because now I've forgotten how we set it up. Hey, Squishy Banana Productions. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. So I'm going to do that. And then promptly have regrets. Yeah. All right. So we can't do that. What if... How did we do this before? I almost feel like... I don't know. Did we really do that before? I'm not sure. Because we can't push that down now. We can't have two in a row. That's the problem. So we'll have to... I think we just maybe have to push... No. We're going to have to get... Because, okay, so here's the problem. I can't push this down because now that guy's stuck. And I can't push him up right now. If I do this, then we can't push this one anymore. And we'll basically be stuck. If I push this one up, it's stuck. So, let me think. It's like we've got to push this one over this way somehow. Now I'm wishing I hadn't reset. I feel like we had made more progress then. Accidentally, I guess. If I push that one down twice... Okay, maybe that's what we did. Yes, okay. So we pushed it down twice. All right. And then... I feel like... if we do something like this... and I move this one over one... Um, I don't know. I feel like I've got to move it up too. But I can't do that while this guy is here. Where was he at? Okay. What if... I'm trying to think. If there was some way I could move this guy right here, I think it could work. But it's going to be some interesting positioning, I think. Maybe I should just push this one back over there. But I don't... The only thing is I don't want this one here when I'm doing it. It's like I want this guy over here, and then I just want this one to be right here. That would be perfect if I can somehow position them in that manner. I don't know that I can. And then we're back to our little circle that we were getting trapped in. Let's see. What if I just leave that guy there for now? And don't move it at all. Alright. And then move that one up. I don't think I can get around, though, is the problem. And if I don't push that one up... What if I do... No, I have to do this in a certain order. If I push this one up, my way up here is blocked. Oh, but wait. No. I was going to say, but I could push this guy over here, but then I still have this one down here. So it doesn't quite work. If I push this one up, and then... That's not what I meant to do. I didn't mean to push that one out. Or I didn't mean to push it down. Okay. But then we're back here again. Right? Yeah, so how do we do this? I just keep doing the same things over and over again. Obviously, that's not going to work. We got to try and think outside of the box a bit. So, this piece could go here, and then I could push it up. But if I push it up, this one needs to be moved over. If I move it here, I could push this one over from where I'm at. Like I could scooch up, push this one over, scooch up, push this one over. That's not going to help me, though, because then I can't get down here to push this one up. I cannot push this one down, or it won't be able to be moved back up. If I move this one here, my way is effectively cut off. I really need to just do that. But then, what do I do with this? We just keep doing the same song and dance time and time again. If I push this one over twice, he's blocked against a wall. And then, if I push this one down, it's blocked. If I do this, I can't get out. And if I do this, I'm no better off than I was. Because if I push this one up, now it's blocked and I can't get to it. This one's rather annoying. Because we just keep doing the exact same rotation. Just so we can simply get out of it. How does one do this? If we push this one down and push this one over, I can still get around here. could push that one up, but does that do me any good? I don't think so. I got to be able to do this. We push this over. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. We're kind of like between a rock and a hard place right now. This seems like it could be a good position, except for this one needs to go up. This one needs to go over. So I could push this one up and then push this one over and then push. Yeah, I can't do it from this angle. I was about to say, but then that would be perfect. But no, I can push this one up and then this way is blocked off. If I push this one over, this one has no circle in it. If I push this one up, I can't get over here to do this one. And if I push this one up, it just doesn't work. What if I do this? Yeah, I feel like I'm not really making any progress whatsoever. But let me try it just the same. We haven't done it in this order, at least. Maybe we can screw up in a different way. All right. So if we do this, now they're both over there. Okay. If I push this one over, all I can do is push it up, but then I can't move this one. But let's just see. Let's just see what happens. Let me work this out. So if I move this one up, I can't get over here. If I move this one over, it doesn't help me. I don't think. Because then we're back where we were before, right? It's out of the way. This is exactly what we had before. And if I put this up, then the only option I have is to push this out. Okay, so that's not going to work. And now I can't. I think that actually was a mistake, right? I think. All right, let's see. So let's move them. Let's move them both to the same level where they were before and try something different. Let's move this one over here. So I think last time I moved that one forward. Let me think. If I pushed this one forward, then I'm trapped over here on this half. While this one sits here, I can go the full gambit. If I push them both over here, I'm blocked off here. The only way I can make room is if I push this one over here. It doesn't make. I might have to look up how to do this one, guys. My goodness. I'm about to lose my mind with it. Because like I can do this, that's all well and good. But then I can't push this up. I can only push it down. And that doesn't help. If I only do that, that still doesn't help. Because there's no way for me to get this piece around these corners. So what do we do? course, I can push that one over, but I don't think that helps us. We're now blocked off from coming around this direction. And in theory, what we would want to do... See, if I could push this one over one more and somehow get around, this would be easy. But since we can't, I'm a little confused on what we do. I don't even know what this puzzle is called. I don't know. That's really confusing. Let's see what else we got. Maybe it'll work in the back of our minds and we'll come up with an idea. Vial B, I bet that's used in the chemicals. Oh, the cactus. That's exactly what we need to make the red paint. Nice. Okay, let's use the heavy stamp. Awesome. And can we add some water? Okay. And make a nice little paint. Nice. All right. Well, hey, at least we made some progress there. Miss Olivia loved her cacti. We used to joke that they were as dry and prickly as she was. All right. I don't want to look at that puzzle right now. This one is perfect for Heather. Sharp, unforgiving. She'll have to care for it. Not only does it give me an extra excuse to visit, but it will serve as a constant reminder. She won't feel at ease, not even at home. Calculated cruelty in such small details. How does someone live with themselves? Right? All right. I'm going to come back to that. I guess we look in the locker. It's like the door is stuck. Strange. I wonder why. It's almost like someone is holding the door, but that's silly. Can we force it open? It won't even let us look through. Crazy. All right, what's over here? Diplomas and awards. Miss Olivia loved to brag about her achievements. Okay. Ugh. I don't really want to do this puzzle. Slide the puck to push the blocks into their designated positions. How would we do this? From where we're at right now, I'm not even sure. If we reset it, let's reset it. And let's think about this. How could we possibly get them all into the proper location? I'm really not sure. It's very confusing. I know we have to push this one down here to get the whole process moving. But how do we get them into the proper locations? Like, this is the only first move I can think of. Because if we moved this one over, then we couldn't ever move it again. This one has to come down here, right? So then where do we go? If we move this one over here, we're in that same position where we can't do anything with this piece. This one has to move. But where does it go to, I wonder? If we push it over here, does that really help us? I don't know. This is so confusing how this works. I wonder if there's a way to, like, logic it. I mean, we know we can get that far at least, right? But then from here, what do? We push this one up? Maybe? I feel like we want to push it up, maybe, or maybe push this one up. Because we've gotten to this area before, right? We've gotten to this before. But then what do we do from here? So what are our options? We can push this one up, but then we get stuck, right? Or, let's see. I'm not sure. Where do we go after this? If we push this one over, does that give us anything? I'm really not sure. So we can do this. And then maybe if we push that one up, we're out of luck. We could push this one up. And then push this one over. But then we're still stuck, I think. Right? I feel like if we do that. So what is the proper move here, I wonder? What is a thing that we haven't tried before, I wonder? So I'm trying to think. What is a possible move from here? We keep doing the same thing. Let's think about what each piece can do from here. The only valid position for this would be up. This one, again, up. This one could go down. I guess in theory it could go up because we could still push it down. Does that give us anything if we do that? Let me see. Does that give us anything? Maybe? Let me see. Oh, this would give us exactly what I wanted. This would give us exactly what I wanted earlier, where we had one here and then this one right there. Okay. I think this is what we wanted. And then we can push this one over. And then, oh my goodness, that was so hard. What is this? Also, what am I hearing? Okay, we got a spoke and another token. Okay. All right. Was she getting out of there when we weren't looking? She was. What are we gonna find? Is she hiding in there? Or did she escape while we were doing the puzzle? The tension is mounting. I knew it. I knew it. She ran out when we were doing the puzzle. Right then. What do we got? Charles is lying. The three, he brought them one morning. They were just there. Who else could have done it? And I've questioned them. They remember nothing, not even themselves. Drugged, maybe, but it never wears off. They still feel pain, though, and that's what matters, isn't it? I think I know why he did it. Beyond tormenting Dahlia. Ever since this god might resent us for what we did to the sisters, Charles made sure her anger lands on them instead. Look closer. They even resemble us. Convenient, isn't it? We take the reward, they take the fall. I know. Awful to say, but Charles wouldn't pick at random. They must deserve it. Olivia must have been asking about the three. Maybe she saw them when she visited the asylum? I've wondered the same. How could they be sure Dahlia wouldn't turn on them after what they did to our family? From what I understand, their God isn't exactly forgiving. So easy for him to let innocents suffer in his place. So easy to dismiss their pain. And he calls himself a doctor. Huh. What is this? A freezer handle? Okay. I'm not sure where we'll use that, but sure. Okay. Is she still going to be hanging on the door? Is there any... What? Looks like there's a secret compartment and a tiny opening. Can we use this on it? Yeah. Aha. Nice. The other chemical bottle. Okay. Well, we can put this on here. Okay. Am I the only one who sees that? No. Okay. Okay. She just, or hear her breathing, you know? Just a thought. All right. Maybe we need to put these into test tubes. I guess maybe we don't know enough about what we need to do there. I need to mix the correct ingredients. I guess we don't know what the ingredients are yet. Can we go back in there? She's gone now. That was definitely spooky. All right. Well, we now have our red paint. So I guess let's head back down here. Other room and do our paint by numbers. Add the red paint. I mean, hey, progress is progress. I'll take it. This puzzle should fill the outline image with colors, blending them as needed. This should be much easier than the other one. So this one we need green. Okay. Let's do all of the green ones. This one has green, has green, has green. Okay. Now let's see. This one is here. Here. Where else? Okay. This one. Here. Here. And then here. She has yellow hair, a yellow book, yellow stocking, one yellow stocking. We did that. Okay. And then this is going to be blue sky. Let's see. She has a blue stocking. We have water underneath, and she has a blue skirt. Perfect. That's going to be the instructions that we're going to need to assemble this, I bet. Okay, finally. My goodness. Okay. Now, but her leg is the wrong color. This one. Wait. Okay, so that one's fine. This one needs to be this one. Wait, no, that's not what I meant. Can I put this? I cannot. This one has to be this one. No, but this one should be right here. Okay, there we go. So now, can I not? How many options do we have? Okay, maybe we just need to change for the right colors. Okay, this one also needs to be red. Let's see. Okay. Now we need to rotate them. Okay, I was trying to do everything at once, but we don't need to do everything at once. She's holding the book. Okay, that's fine. She's holding that. This leg is going back. And then this one is... We're gonna have to kick it forward again. Right? What else do we have? Maybe this one isn't far enough the correct way. It needs to go like one more. No, that should be right. What's wrong? We can't move that. That one seems like it's going right. Is this one not far enough back? No, I think it is. Maybe this needs to go... No? No, I feel like that's right. No? She seems to have this foot going out. This one going down. Unless... No. That definitely has to be holding on to the swing. What are we missing? Is there another piece we need to rotate? Maybe, no? Oh, does the book rotate? No. Book doesn't rotate. Only her arm rotates. And she's holding it with the crook of her arm like that. Okay. Unless maybe her legs are slightly off position. And here I was thinking this puzzle would be easier than the other one. And it's proving me wrong. I feel like that's got to be right. Well, if we straighten it, maybe it's her blue foot needs to go farther out and the yellow. Okay, there we go. The feet were slightly off. Okay, what's in here? Ooh, a figurine. Dahlia Stonehouse, our sister, her. I didn't remember Dahlia. It was a shock to learn we had a sister at all. Laudius stole her from us. Under his orders, Miss Harper had her declared unfit and locked away in Dark Falls Asylum, where Smith took over. If not for her, we would have suffered the same fate. I still don't know if she is truly a god, but she has powers. She escaped, scattered their plans, and now she has found me. I should be grateful, but I'm afraid. I don't know if she sees me as an ally or a traitor for leaving Heather, for leaving Mother. Still, she leads me, leaving clues, revealing the truth. I feel her pain, her rage. Soon I will share her burden. Dahlia won't be alone anymore. I will help her get the revenge our mother deserves. Interesting. And we have a literature token. How many more tokens do we need, I wonder? Let's see. Where were they? It was, up here. Through here. Okay, let's see. We're still missing one more. Well, we have a freezer handle and 2 vials. What can we do with that? Have we been missing a handle? Can we, like, use this somehow? I feel like we're gonna have to use acid, like make acid in this lab and melt that. Freezer handle. I don't know that we've needed a freezer handle. Unless it's something to do with over here. But I don't think so. Yeah. I mean, I feel like this is gonna need a chain. And I don't think this is gonna be anything. Okay. Where would we need a freezer handle at? We can't use the microscope anymore. Is there something in here that we missed in one of these rooms? What about down here? Freezer handle. Do we need to sharpen it? I mean, I don't know. We try weird things. I don't know. Let's check in here, see if there's anything else. Freezer handle. I don't know what we would do with that. Is there still something else we can do over here? I don't know. Is there anything to... Why can we still click over here? That's what I'm curious about. Is there something we're missing? It may be that we have to come back to this area later when we've unlocked something, because I'm not seeing anything there now. But normally, once you've cleared an area, like, you can't go back to it. So, kind of makes me wonder if maybe there might still be something in there. Is there anything else in here? No, I don't think so. Where can we use a freezer handle? So weird. Such a weird item. Are we sure we can't do something with this? I don't know. Freezer handle? I don't know what to do with that. The key is broken. H2O, obviously. And then SO2 is what we're missing. Do we have to identify these somehow? I don't know. Vial A, vial B, but is there anything in them? There doesn't seem to be. Can we lift the blinds? Is there anything else on the floor? Can we open this cabinet over here? So what do we need? We need one more. Where are we gonna get that? I mean, I feel like it looks like a sciencey one. I feel like it's gonna be related to this, but key is broken. It would be nice if we had some kind of glue. I think we're making like hydrochloric acid or something. I don't know for sure if that's the chemical formula for it, but I don't know. I feel like these vials are important. But where would a freezer be? Or somewhere I could use this. I mean, just anywhere. The cafeteria. I feel like the cafeteria would be like the place we would want to use it, but I don't know. I think we need hydrochloric acid to get in there. Do we have any clues? Let's look at our journal and see what clues we have. Is this literally the only thing I have? Oh, wait. Journey clues. Is this the only clue I have? So I can't go forward or back. Mr. Sutter was in charge of security and had access to all the areas. Could he have something in his office, perhaps, that we're missing? Maybe. Maybe we need to look down here more. Wait, what's this? Did Heather really have to climb through these to escape those kids? Oh, was that Heather that we had seen? Interesting. Sharpen or clean a metallic object. We can't do that. I assume the files won't work because that would be silly. We don't need to turn that on. Okay, I don't see anything else here. So let's keep looking. We can't click on the vending machine. And We've been through here, but maybe we've missed something. We'll look carefully. Sewing supplies. Just make sure that we haven't overlooked something. Cutouts, home economics. Like I said, we can click over here, but for what purpose, I couldn't tell you. Unless we can drag these out here for some reason. Doesn't seem like it. I don't even know what we would use in this area. Nothing is interactable over here. Okay. That might just be a red herring then. And then we have this. Locked. How are we going to get it open? Doesn't seem to work. Can we burn it? That will be too easy. I wonder if we have to do something with fire on the chemicals. Maybe. I don't know. Sitting here for hours, I could daydream to my content. I don't think there's anything else to click on in here. If there is, it's very tiny and I'm completely missing it. Okay, so I really feel like whatever we're supposed to do has to do with these chemicals. Can we somehow... A change of scenery from the boring classrooms? Is there like something that can help us identify what these chemicals are? Like, can we look on the periodic table of elements? I don't know. Can we use the microscope? I don't know. Use some of this stuff. We can't interact with any of this. We can just get that comment over and over again. I mean, if there was anywhere that we needed to go to identify chemical elements, that would be my guess. The chemistry classroom, but it doesn't seem to be the case here. All right. Boards must still have mud on them. Someone was using them to carry something through the window. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Let's look over here. Anything at all that we may have overlooked. We can't go back into the locker. There's just literally nothing to click on over here. Even just randomly clicking. Like, I'm not getting any information except for that. That's the only thing. Diplomas and awards. Yeah, there's nothing. Nothing there. We've got that and we've got this. And that appears to be it. We could fix the key. Can I light it? Use the lighter? No. Use the vial B, vial A. I feel like if we could find some glue or something like that, then maybe we could fix it, but we clearly don't have it. Wait, I could just... Can we just mix them here? Oh. Did we just have to do it in the right order? Dude. Oh. I'm so stupid. Look, A, B. Okay, I think I only tried B, and then when I tried A, I clicked somewhere besides the vial, so... Whoopsie, that was my fault. Alright, let's try this, of course. And we'll take the chain. We know what to do with that. Now we're making progress. My goodness. Alright, what do we got? There's our last token. A hammerhead. Another one of those caskets that are opened by an emblem. It seems this one requires a heart. Laudius is whispering to Heather, feeding her lies. I have to watch her. She's not like me. She's fragile. She needs me. Laudius brought a doctor to school. They locked me in a room. I hear them talking about me. I'm in the car with them. Where's Mother? She wouldn't let them take me. Mother, help! They took her to the asylum without even letting her see Mother? How was this allowed? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. The whole town was conspiring against us. And Dahlia, even in the worst moment, she was thinking about us. I refuse to believe they could change her. She's still my sister, and she will have her revenge. Our revenge. Okay, so we'll need a heart emblem for that. There's another vending machine here. The handle is missing. Is it this? Okay. Oh, I need something to carry the ice around. I suppose we can't melt it, right? Okay. Maybe we need to fix the hammer and chip it out. But it looks like it has a hammer emblem, or a heart emblem that we'll need for that box. Possibly. What is this? A nail? A little bit more? Okay. Cold welding for the key. Okay. How dare you spread these lies? You stole one daughter. Now you're turning the others against me? You're a monster. Do you think I'm helpless just because I'm alone? Mrs. Stonehouse, you're only proving our diagnosis. You're unfit to care for children. If this behavior continues, I'll have to consider removing Heather and Holly from your custody. Miss Olivia was laying the way to separate us two from Mother. It's horrible. Poor Mother. She suffered so much. My goodness. So much evil going on. Alright, nothing out there. This place is so destroyed, man. Alright. So, let us see. Let's go back here and see if we can fix the key. Okay. Nice. And now, let's see if we can add the last emblem. Now, what are we supposed to do? No use in trying to guess the combination. Okay, so now that we have all the emblems, we're just going to have to find out what the combination is. Let's see if we can use this chain to bust open this door, which has been my theory from the get-go. Okay. Nail? I don't know. Chain needs to be secured to the seat. Something solid should do the trick. Something solid? What would this something solid be? I don't know. I mean, we can't just... What would we use? Oh, okay. It was the nail. Okay. Well, we still needed the nail, I guess. Alright, so we still need some item here. But we have a key. Does this go to the volcano room? The little cabinet in the science experiment room over here. Yeah, see the clover? I need to click on actually right here. Oh, okay. I bet you we need to clean it off here. Yes, okay. Smooth it off so it'll work. Good as new. Oop, wrong room. Now we should be able to use it. Perfect. What do we got?
For years, his followers searched for the perfect vessel for their god. Then, a ritual was...
Okay. A ritual was performed, huh? Interesting. What else do we have? Miss Olivia was always very strict. I think we've always had a suspicion she might be hiding dark secrets. Oh, there's the combination we need, right? Okay. Well, let's head back there and enter in that combination then. We're just going back and forth. Alright, so what was the combination? We needed the chemistry, the atoms, math. Okay, so chemistry needs to be over here. Chemistry, atoms, math. Chemistry, atoms, and then math will go up here, I believe. And then we have the little anchor. This one goes down here. Okay, so we're gonna have these two backwards. I think this will be fine though. Just do this, right? Man, that's the easiest puzzle we've done. What is this? A mirror? Tonight is the ceremony. Charles is losing control. The triplets, Elizabeth's suicide, the fire. We meddled with forces we don't understand, but too late for doubt. The kids locked Heather in the surveillance room. That's what we saw before. Sirens blaring, children screaming. Heather just smiled. Her hair, her eyes darker. This is what Charles wanted. Not that it matters anymore. There's an earthquake. We're evacuating. I almost went. Then the news. Massacre. If I'd gone earlier, I'd be dead. This has gone too far. There will be an inquiry. I'll deny everything. No one will believe this cryptic nonsense. I have a solid CV, a fortune from Charles. I'll be fine. Far away. Perfectly fine. I still don't know if Dahlia ruined their plans or if she was all part of Laudius' scheme. I hope she did. And Olivia, of course, she got away. A solid CV, promoted by Laudius or torturing children. Is she out there now teaching again, rich and respected like nothing happened? I must find her. I must make her pay. Oh, goodness. Oh, we got one of our fuses. Nice. Get that second one going. We can start up the little merry-go-round. A mirror. What can we do with the mirror? I don't know. I'm trying to think where even we might have a puzzle that we're missing. Unless, surely the ice isn't going to need that. I need something to carry the ice around. Can we find another fuse just laying around here somewhere? Or the handle for this hammer? I wonder if we can just use the hammerhead on, like, the roots or something. I feel like that probably won't work. Oh, what is this? A pot? Okay. I can smell the gas. I might try lighting it and hoping for the best. Are we gonna blow up the school? Okay. Oh, I know what we do. We put this, and then we melt it. I got it. Okay. Nice. And then we'll have the little heart emblem. Awesome. All right. It's progress. There's another fuse. Nice. An anchor. Maybe we need to use that on the chains. Maybe? Well, let's go ahead and add the fuses first. Okay. I don't think I'm ready to do this yet. Oh, right. Because we need to do this. All right. So now we've anchored it. Now it's time to bust open this door, right? Are we? Are we ready? Okay. Let's see. Let's see what happens. It should open. Oh boy. Oh man. And it's open. Wow. And then the merry-go-round dies again. Oh boy. Wow. All right. It's now open. We can explore what's in that door. But of course, we're going to save that for next time. So, that was crazy. That one puzzle was insane. It's one of those things of sometimes you just get caught, like, thinking in circles. Literally, we were thinking in circles, for real. But then you just have to go back to it, try different things. Like, sometimes you got to break it down to the details. I have trouble sometimes doing that, which is why I was going around in circles and for so long. But man, that was probably the hardest puzzle we've done in this game so far. Like, of all the puzzles, probably in all 3 games, that was crazy. I mean, I don't know. That was amazing. That was definitely impressive. But I'm glad we finally broke out of that rut and we're making progress once again. We will be back here on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central. We'll be playing some Phasmophobia. I'm not sure what we'll be doing, either weekly challenge or we might do like a small house nightmare like run all around. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to wait and see what seems like fun. But for now, we're going to see who we can raid. I'm looking to see what people are playing. Alright, why don't we raid Rayolok, playing some WoW Burning Crusade Classic on Rumble. Let's get that going. And then we'll see who we can raid on Twitch. Hope you guys had fun. I know we got stuck there for a while, but it happens sometimes, especially in a puzzle game. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright. What are people playing? Why don't we raid Blue Skies playing Lethal Company. I haven't seen people play that in ages, man. Alright, so let's get these 2 raids going. Once again, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. I hope you had fun, and I hope you will join us again on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central as we head into Phasmophobia. Until then, guys, bye!